Why are you the only one who knows how to make that apple pie everybody love? Why are you the only one who knows how? So you mean to tell me, can't nobody else make that sweet potato pie recipe but you? So you're gonna just die and you're not gonna tell nobody what the secret was. Even Colonel Sanders left his secret. Now, come on now. Even Colonel Sanders said, y'all make some good chicken, but when I'm gone, y'all gonna keep making it. What I'm saying to you is, why is it that you're the only one? So you own all this real estate and you didn't share that with nobody. You're not gonna tell nobody how to do that? You're the only successful marriage in your family. You're not gonna tell nobody. You're gonna hoard this information so you can be the only one who wins. You have lost. You have lost. You have lost. And I'm telling you that you are gonna have to look at your life and recognize that everything you are doing right now is having major and great impact. If you're gonna leave a legacy, you're gonna have to remember how you started, but focus on how you finish. I don't want you to forget how you started. I don't want you to forget that father wasn't there. I don't want you to forget some of the conditions that you were raised in. I don't want you to forget some of the rejection, some of the pain. No, I want you to remember how you started, but do not for 1 second let it dictate how you're gonna finish. There's somebody in this room saying, Pastor, I don't understand. I hear you, but this sermon got me all messed up. I was feeling good. And then you done preached this sermon, and now I'm thinking about the 60 years of my life I've wasted. I'm thinking about the 60 years of hurt I caused. I'm thinking about the 60 years of stuff I did. I got some college student who's sitting here saying, Pastor, I wish I heard this word in my junior year in high school. I wish I heard this word in my sophomore year in high school, because I did some stuff as a sophomore that I'm still paying for now. I did some stuff as a senior that I'm still paying for now. Can I tell you something? Your yesterday may have been jacked up, but God knows how to take the old and make it new. I came to preach to somebody today and let you know your first 60 years was jacked up, but your next 60 days, God says, I will turn it into such impact. I will give it such greatness that you won't even remember some of the stuff that you jacked up. Legacy is built now, but experienced later. If you are going to leave a legacy, you got to start building now. I'm talking to college students, okay? Don't wait. Oh, when I graduate, in 4 years, I'm just gonna live it out. And then when I graduate, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna get serious about my life. Can I tell you something? I know 40-year-olds who are living under the consequence of things they did from 18 to 22. And they thought that when they left school, that they left the issue, not realizing that the issue followed them all the way into their adulthood. I'm telling you that right now you are a builder. Right now, you have to start building your life now. You got to start building credit now. You got to start building your finances now. You got to think like a farmer. A farmer thinks sowing. I'm sowing seeds, realizing that I'm not going to reap this until later. Your last name is bigger than your first name. I don't care how you got your name, but you need to be living for your last name. Your first name is about you, but your last name is about us.
Well. That was powerful, 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 powerful. Hey, listen, we got about 2 minutes. So go ahead on and make those last minute phone calls, ladies and gentlemen, because you definitely want to get people on this presentation here today. So go ahead and take about another minute. I got 8:29. We're supposed to start at 8:30. So we're gonna give it one more minute. Man, that video right there. Matter of fact, them past 2 videos, is touching to me, and I'm pretty sure that y'all can relate to some of the things that Brian was talking about, how society is really playing the game over us. And this last gentleman, man, he really touched on what this is really all about, and that's building a legacy, man. You know, your last name is bigger than your first name, and that's why they put your last name on your back, right? Because you got a lot of weight to carry on your back. So, okay, I got 8:30, so it's time to get started. My name is Charles Ivory. I am a regional director with this fine company called MWR Financial, and that stands for Make Wealth Real, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight is the night that we are officially launching some businesses. So shout out to Margaret, Cynthia, Terry, Satawe, and Chauncey for taking the 72-hour money challenge and seeing the value in this challenge so much that they're willing to share it with others. Now, I have the pleasure to bring to the stage a gentleman that I have a ton of respect for. He has helped people all over the country bring financial success and freedom to their lives. The information and the principle he's bringing tonight are all tried, tested, and true. He is definitely a do-it-first leader. He knows how to build big. And what I love about him the most is you would never be taught anything off of theory. The system that he's about to use, the system that he used is proven, predictable, and it's profitable. Okay. Now, what I love the most about him also is he loves to have fun. He loves helping people. He has made a ton of money with this opportunity. Um, he's he's a man after God's own heart. He's a man with integrity, and he knows 100% of the information. He is building a legacy, not just for his children, but also for his children. So I want you to take out a pen and a pad. They say note takers are money makers, and get ready to take some copious notes, right? As I introduce to some and present to others, someone who I call a friend, but also a business partner, Mr. Jason Thomas. Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing outstanding, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all give it up for Mr. Charles, the Waymaker Irie, man. Ever since I've been rolling with him and rolling with you, sir, my life has completely changed. Look, y'all, he said a lot about me, but let me tell you about Mr. Irie. He's a do-it-first leader who started in this business from the ground up and worked his way to where he fired his boss to where he no longer works. Look, y'all, this is the life he lives. He wakes up when he's done sleeping and he go to bed when he's tired and he does whatever he wants on a daily basis. That's true retirement. Him and his wife have built a 6,000 square foot home. When you're talking about homes, you're talking about a place where you live and cherish, with your family. And so he's been able to do that, but more importantly, he's helped thousands upon thousands of people around the world do just the same things with the things that we're going to be talking about tonight. So y'all give it up back to Mr. Charles Irie, and thank you, sir, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, y'all. So my name is Jason Thomas. I'm an active duty service member for over 21 years. Yes, 21 years. I know I look, real young, but I've served 21 years in the United States Army. Don't hold that against me. If we got any Marines out there or any civilians that just don't know what that means. Bottom line is I've been protecting my country for the past 21 years. And I got introduced to this company at a period of time where I was trying to figure things out. How many of y'all been there before to where you're working a job, but you seem like you get nowhere with your finances? That's what I was at, even with the military's benefits, y'all. But it was when I got involved with the Extra Digit movement, who we're going to talk about in MWR Financial, to when my life changed. But first, I want to make sure we know who we have in here. If you are a guest or if you're here and you can hear the sound of my voice, I want you to go ahead and put it in the chat what city and state you're tuning in from. And if y'all are watching this on Instagram or anything like that, definitely let me know what city and state you're tuning in from. Throughout this presentation, understand I'm sharing information that changed thousands of people's lives, and we're just and we would just want to do the same for you. So at the end of this is more like an IQ. This is more like an IQ test. Does this make sense? Can you see yourself expanding your vision with your household as it relates to finances? And how many people do you know could benefit from the services? So that's what I want y'all to think about as I get my slides going. And real quick, I want everybody to come off mute And if y'all enjoyed Legacy, and I got some legacy builders here tonight, I need y'all to come off mute and let me know that y'all are ready to build legacy and that this information pertains to you. Come off mute right now. Let's go.
It's
Let's
time
go.
to build, Jason. It's time
Yes,
to build.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Let's
I'm
go
in the
in
right
the
order.
house. Petersburg in the house.
Awesome.
Hey.
We got Petersburg in the house. We got the whole family. Now, look, we're going to get started. Look, my name is Jason Thomas. Like I said, I'm a proud member of the Extra Digit Movement. That's a group of people, doctors, lawyers, professionals, everyday people, single moms, single dads, that's coming together to shift our income one digit at a time through lifestyle changes in a company we like to affectionately call Make Wealth Real. And how do we do this? We make money in our organization with a simple formula, simplicity. See, we're going to take you back to school, but it's going to be a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be something that's going to cost you and end you up in debt. No, we're going to take you to school, meaning take you back to the basics. How many of you believe that there's some things that we learn that we need to unlearn? Well, after you unlearn those things, then we have to teach you the founding blocks and the building blocks to get you successful in every area of your life. So we start off with our freshman phase. This is where we do our 72-hour money challenge. Type that in the chat, 72 hours. Look, our freshman period, 72-hour money challenge, this is where you shift, that's that S, we shift the money back from the entities that's taking it away, right? It's the banks, the government, big business. And we do this within 72 hours. Not Jason, not Mr. Ivory. We have experts that do this for you. And then we shift you to the sophomore phase. This is where you increase your cash flow, you increase your money, you increase your income and assets. See, a lot of us, we know that we need to make more money, or we think we do, right? And so we focus on making more money, but we skip the S and don't shift it from the entities that's been taking it away. Think about it. That's like putting a bunch of, filling a cup of water with a hole in it. You got a lot of water going in, but you also have equal amounts going out. How many of you can relate to that, right? So now we're increasing it because we stopped the hole. In the military, we like to say you got to do triage. And I want you to do triage on your finances. We got to stop the bleeding. And now we're able to give you the life-saving blood that's going to get you going. And that's that 72-day part of our money challenge. Then we move you over and shift you over into the junior phase. Y'all remember junior year in high school? What about college? This is where you start speeding up and getting ready for the real world, right? Well, here we're going to multiply your money. How many of you want your money to have babies? Let me see some hands out there. How many of y'all want money to have babies and not just have a bunch of kids running the house, running around the house? Look, y'all, I have 6 children. I understand the cost and the efficiency that it takes to keep those kids going. But look, if you're not on a path, if you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. So this is what we do with our multiply strategy within our 72 weeks. Think about this. You have no investments going right now, or you have a few. Multiply your income, multiply your assets with our multiplication process, and now you start generating more wealth with less than 72 weeks in. Doesn't that sound good to you? It sounded good enough for me. And then last but not least, Charles, it makes no sense to make all of this money, your ladies and gentlemen, all of this money, and then move into a period to where you're no longer working, but you have no way to protect it. Think about this. Within 72 months of working through our system, now you're able to protect your assets and protect your income and pass down legacy. Again, we're talking about simplifying to multiplying your lifestyle. And it starts with the 72-hour money challenge. We're going to shift that money back to you. And these are the 4 pillars that's going to do that. Think about this. If you had someone doing all of this work for you, wouldn't it be a lot easier? Otherwise, you would have done it already. See, the first thing we're going to do is reduce your taxes. Then we're going to eliminate your debt. Not consolidate, eliminate. And then our experts are going to lower your bills. And last but not least, they're going to enhance or restore your credit. Think about this. 3 things going down and 1 thing going up. How many of you would like to see a pay increase in your check every month because our experts, tax enrolled agents with the IRS, helped you stop overpaying the government and started paying what you rightfully owe and then put that money back into your pocket? Look, they did that for me, and I received a $200 increase. That's per month, and then $2,400 per year. How many of you could use an increase like that? I mean, think about it. How many of you have seen a pay? How many of you seen a pay raise on your job to where you see $200 extra per check, $1,000 extra per check? On average, we've seen $300 to $600 increase. If $300, $600 will help you out, I need y'all to raise your hand or put a 1 in the chat. Do something. Let me know I'm talking to somebody out there. Hey, that money helped me out. And then eliminating your debt. Eliminating your debt, not consolidating. We're talking about totally eliminating. If your debt was zero, get those fingers going. We participate tonight. If your debt was zero today, what would you do with the money? What would you do with the money? I know what I would do. I would be buying some assets with our multiplication strategy and then lowering your bills. Everybody on here, don't you have a bill? I'll wait. You got a cell phone bill. You may got a cable bill. You got an electric bill, right? You have all these bills coming in, and guess what? T-Mobile, Verizon, Sprint, the electric company, they're getting residual income off of you every single month, right? Yes or yes? I'm just asking. Wouldn't it make sense for you to be able to lower those bills so that at least that money's not coming out of your check? Our experts have been able to lower bills for everyone in our organization at some point or another using our bill negotiation strategy. And then last but not least, just want to harp in on these services. And this is just the foundation with our 72-hour money challenge. Restore your credit. A lot of people don't understand that credit has a big value on your life. It determines your premiums, your insurance rates, and it determines how much you pay for money. Think about this. If you don't have money, you pay more for it. I'm gonna say that again because somebody didn't get that. If you don't have money, you pay more for it. Think about this. If you don't have thousands upon $1,000 in the bank, what your interest rates look like because of your credit score? And as your debt increases, that credit limit decreases, and that interest rate what? Increases. We take your interest rates down by improving your credit score. Look, don't ask me how they do it. They experts. They do all the work for you, and you get the results. Does that sound good? Yes or yes? So ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this thing rolling. This is the stats. Don't just listen to me. Look at the screen. Real people with real experts getting real results. Our experts, look, they've been able to put over $144 million per year back into our members' pockets. Don't you want your number to be part of there? They've eliminated debt to where people have shaved off over 52,000 years in debt. That's $2.3 billion with a B. And look, lowered bills. You think this program ain't hot? $98.4 million per year. All I want to know is what bills do you want to start off with first? And last but not least, the credit. The credit. With 126 points on average, with 126 points, help your credit score? Think about this. What is your credit score right now? And 850 being the highest, with 126 help you get closer. I'm just asking a question. Maybe you're like, hey, my credit score is pretty good. Is it an 850? Think about this. Every point that you increase in your credit score, that means less money they're able to take away in interest because your interest rates go down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have people on the line that you're here from that are in the 840s, 830s, but they started off in the 798, 750s. You think they didn't access this service and take the extra? In everything we do, we say improve, right? In marriage, you want to improve the relationship. Your kids, you want them to improve in education. Why is it when it comes to finances, we say, no, Jason, I'm good. I'm cool with where I'm at. Hey, let's not stay complacent. Let's increase in every area of our finances and keep it going. So let me get back to sharing my screen. And let's keep it rolling. So ladies and gentlemen, the information we're talking about is 3 down and 1 up. This is what it can do for your life. Look at Don and Ruth Rodriguez. These are 2 of my business partners who I love dearly, an awesome couple. Shout out to Ruthie. She's a retired vet. They've been able to use the SHIFT program, right? The SHIFT portion of our formula, and they eliminated debt. Look at how much, $85,000 worth of debt, y'all. $960 was put back into their pockets with our tax enrolled agents, and then their credits is in the 800s, not the low, the high 800s. And every single month, our experts have been able to lower their bills every single month. And what did they do with that money? They went and bought land in Cabo, and they also purchased 10 acres in Puerto Rico. Well, maybe that's not you, but guess what? It could be a start. It could be a vision. Here's what I say to you. Start it up, and look, we'll give you 100% money back guarantee. Your testimony may not look like Ruth and Don's, but what about if our company is able and our experts are able to put back the cost of the membership back into your pocket to where your membership is self-funded? Or should I say your membership, you get a full refund if they can't do it. Look, that's how big our experts are. They say if we cannot increase, create, or multiply enough money to pay for the membership, we'll give you 100% money back refund. Where else do they do that at? I don't know. But think about this. Let's dream again. We tell let me get to the eyeballs on this one. We tell our students, we tell our kids, hey, you could be anything that you want to be, right? You could be anything. You could be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. You could be a practitioner. You could be an NBA player, son, daughter, right? But at what point, with you having more years in the game, more experience, been to school, educated, got a degree, got some titles behind your name, stopped dreaming? And when I say stop dreaming, not everybody's dream is to have fancy cars. But what was your dream? What was the dream that you started off your adult life with? Look, my dream was to just live free. Type it in the chat if you dare. Hey, what was your dream and what did you stop dreaming about? And for those that have started dreaming again, let's do a positive. What are you dreaming is going to happen now that you're getting started? Let's type that in the chat. What we have, I want to see what we got in the chat. Let's see what we got. I know for me, it was to leave a legacy for my kids so that my kids will have it and they'll be able to live free. I see it. We got some fire emojis. Travel the world. Awesome, William. Traveling the world. I'm in South Korea right now, for those that didn't know. Traveling the world. Buy land. Let me get to eyeballs. Buy land for the family. Retire, my husband, homeowner. These are real people sharing the dreams that they have. Type in the chat. Look, if you're on Instagram, let me go over here real quick. What we got on here? What type of dreams do you have? Well, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, we'll make it real. You can start dreaming again, because everything we talked about is obtainable, and you have a team of experts that's going to help you do it. So let's talk about this. How can we bring the increase, the I in our philosophy? See, as a qualified marketing director, which is just someone who shares, like I'm doing right now, someone who shares the 72-hour money challenge in this organization. You know, they come into business with a one-time fee of $249. And then every single month, they'll pay $149. So that's like you're paying $149 for the membership, but to be a qualified marketing director, a business partner, you're paying an additional $100 one time. Put that in the chat, $100 one time. $100 one time to be a qualified marketing director, $149 per month. See, when you become a qualified marketing director, you're able to receive commissions of $50 every time someone enrolls and takes advantage of the membership. Look, if you help 3 people within your 30 days, the company's going to give you a bonus of $150. You're able to help and get promoted to 2-star executive director, they're going to give you another $450. And then you do that, just helping more people get started with their dream process, with their wealth process. The company say, we're going to give you an additional $900, which is a total of $1,500 over a 90-day period. That's money that you could take and put to the bank, y'all. But it doesn't stop there. When you help enough people, we're talking about 12 people equaling 600 per month. Now you're at 2-star executive director to where you're able to earn $300 per week and just bonuses based on the size of the people that come into your organization. And then with a team of 12, like I just said, that's $600 per month. 12 equals 600 per month residually. That's residual. Now look, I got to get to the eyeball. If an extra $600 per month can help you, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. If an extra $600 per month can help you, I want you to put a 1 in chat. What I love about this is that it's not 100% of my efforts. Think about it. You go to work every single day. You put in the hours, however many hours, 8 hours, 15 hours, 40 hours a week, and you expect all your money to come to you. Well, I showed you earlier, it goes out to the banks, the government, big business. So you're doing all the work, but you're not getting 100% of the pay. With this company, you don't have to do 100% of the work. You get 100%, 100 people with 1% effort. Now you have a total of 100%. It's called leverage. Your little bit combined with my little bit combined with somebody else's equals a full effort going forth and helping you make money. If I could show you and help you make $600 a month, would that help you? That's all I want to know. It's called leverage. The wealthy people have been using it, and our jobs use it every single day. It's time for us to get wealthy by using the same strategies. Because look, at $150 per month to $4,500 per month, this is the ground level. This is where you start making residual income to where this part-time job or part-time, we like to say, it's a side hustle without the hassle. But I'll say this part-time business that you have is able to bring in a mortgage check, a car note check, or is also able to improve your investments. Think about this. What would you do with an extra $4,500 a month? Could you use it? Or maybe your dreams are a little bit bigger. With an extra $6,000 to $30,000 per month, be able to buy you more time or build that dream home, send your kids to college, invest into your grandkids. You know, what could you do with $30,000 per month? Well, let's take it all the way up, because this company gives you anywhere from $5 a day all the way up to $15,000 a day. I did the math for you because I don't do math in public. That's $450,000 per month. $450,000 per month. You know what got me, ladies and gentlemen? Just looking at the beginning portion of the executive level, I realized my boss would never, in the military, my boss would never ever pay me that much money to do a little bit of work. My boss would never pay me $450,000 per month. So if it took me 21 years to get there, which it won't, but if it took me 21 years to get there, I can get there with this company. Do you hear what I'm saying? I hope you get it. Because with this company, you can make as much money as you like or as little. The experts do all the work. All you doing is sharing the information, and the company pays you well for it. So much so, we have testimonies after testimonies, like Gerald Parker, a 55-year-old young man, right, who started with this company, became a 2-star regional director with this company, eliminated so much debt to where he was able now to purchase his second dream home, to where he travels now back from North Carolina to Florida based on the season. You got Trevor and Shirley Thompson, we call him Coach T, did the same thing, bought his dream house with a $9,000 monthly residual. Think about that. That's the base. $9,000 a month is what he gets as a baseline. And then the company pays him all these extra bonuses for helping more people. Notice I said helping. Who better to talk about helping than Christy Howard? We affectionately call her Cash Flow Chris. She's the first female to earn $1 million residual ring. And basically what that means is she went from A to Z with our company, started off at $2,500 a month, now is making $14,500 as a base per month. You know what she did? She told her mom, hey mom, I'm gonna take care of you from now on. None of your bills will have to be paid by you. Every cent that you bring in will go to you, and I'll cover the bill. Now, some of y'all have some moms, have some parents that you take care of. Wouldn't it be nice to where they never have to worry about money or finances again? Shana Rollins, look, it's about the ladies and buying these houses. She bought her first home with this company because of the income she was making. And now she's about to purchase her second. And it hasn't even been 3 years yet. And then I have my favorite couple, my family, my friend, Mr. Charles the Waymaker Ivory. And I have him on, but I'm gonna keep his screen up. But I want him to come off mute and share more of his testimony, sir.
Hey, Jason, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, you doing an amazing job with this presentation, by the way. But what I loved about this company was that it gave me a way out. It gave me a way out. Like most people, I, I was living paycheck to paycheck, but I wasn't really struggling. But if something would have happened drastically in my life, it would have threw me backwards. And so my story started about 4.5 years ago, October 26th of 2019 to be exact. And what got me into this organization was two things: that the experts did all the work, and that they had this amazing compensation plan that you went over and they paid daily. But the strategies was amazing and life-changing. I started off with that tax strategy, and the experts adjusted my W-4. And Jason, I realized that I was overpaying the government by $600 a month. And they put that back into my paycheck. So I got myself an instant $600 pay raise. My wife did the exact same thing because she's one of my business partners, and put $800 back into her paycheck. So within 10 days after uploading our documents, Jason, we was cash flowing $1,400 a month. And that's without telling anybody anything. That's just strategy number one. But because we was receiving that $1,400, we started sharing that with people, and people started partnering with us, and we started making residual income off of that story. We took the $1,400 a month and uploaded our debt into the debt elimination portal, and the debt elimination experts printed us out a monthly payment plan every month. And we followed that plan and was able to get out of $80,000 worth of credit card debt very quickly. Now, I want you to understand that when that happened, there's a big snowball effect that starts to happen. So we got the $1,400 back in our taxes. We got the money we were paying creditors back into our pocket. We uploaded our credit scores. We didn't have bad credit. We was about the 730 range, but we did increase over 800. Now, with that gave us buying power. We was able to refinance our home. We had excellent credit scores. We had low debt, and we was able to refinance our mortgage to lower our mortgage. And before you know it, we had paid off a 30-year mortgage 16 years early. So those numbers that you were talking about, 52,000 years of debt, hey, we're in that number now. And so what I loved about it the most was, by us paying it off early, Jason, we just saved ourselves $300,000 in compound interest had we went the full 30 years. So we get to keep our money. That's money saved. Money saved is money earned. So as you start to snowball this thing, it keeps going, it keeps going. But let me fast forward 5 months after joining this company. The pandemic had hit, and I got laid off my job temporarily, because I worked on a military installation, and the military needed time to put protective measures in place for all the soldiers and civilians. So I had a 90-day layoff, but it was without pay. But because we told our stories to people, and people started partnering with us and started sharing their own success, this company was paying us residual income to the tune that when I got laid off, I had already doubled my salary. So I was still able to take care of my family, even though my job wasn't paying me. 90 days later, when they called us back to work, Jason, I was earning 4 times the amount of money in this business than I had on that job. So my wife and I, we decided to fire our boss. Within 8 months of joining this company, I became the 5th $1 million residual ring club earner. As you've seen some of those ladies on the slides that you were showing, I became number 5, right? We were earning over $14,000 a month on a monthly basis, month after month after month. So because of the pandemic, I was losing money in my 401k Because during the pandemic, everybody was losing stocks, bonds, mutual funds, 401ks, IRAs, TSP, you name it. If it was tied to the stock market, it was going south. So those wealth experts said, Charles, take your 401k and buy land. And so I did that. So now we're into the next level strategy to where I started multiplying my money. So I took my money out of a dying 401k, moved it over to land banking, bought 14 acres of land for $40,000. Didn't even have to write a check. It was just a simple rollover, and that land grew 37.5% in its first year. They also said I can become my own bank by participating in what they called a private reserve account. And that account grew 18% in its first year. So Jason, while everybody was losing money, this company was showing me how to multiply my money. But the best thing that this company did for me was taught me wealth strategies. And when you know better, you do better. So they had allowed me to open up an account for my son. So I opened up another business account for him. He was 3 years old at the time. We also opened up a private reserve account, which is a retirement account that we opened up for him at the age of 3. He's now 5 years old, and his business is now earning him $50 a day, $1,500 per month that allow us to fund his investment account. He's going to a private school, taking karate lessons, and it's all being paid by his business. My wife decided, since we paid off our 30-year mortgage early, we went and bought some land. We bought 1.5 acres of lakefront property and then built this beautiful 6,000 square foot home on that property. But Jason, the best part about it is the compensation plan pays all the bills. It pays the mortgage on the home. And now that I had all these assets, we moved it over to trust. So now we're protected. Now I have a trust fund baby. Now I shifted all my money to a private foundation, and I lowered my taxes to 0 to 5%. This has been an amazing opportunity. I think it's the greatest opportunity on earth, you know, and I pray that everybody can see the value in what MWR has. And the name MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. And this is exactly what this company has been able to do for us. Since we've been in this company, we have gained a 7-figure network while we were here, and we only been a part of the organization for 4.5 years. I'll be 5 years this year in October, and we're just getting started, Jason. So you talked about dreaming. I never dreamed my life would get to this point, but I have expanded my vision now even further. So I'm going back to when I was a kid that wanted to drive the 6-figure car, right, and live in the mansion and stuff. So, you know, dreams do come true with MWR. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Awesome, awesome, awesome testimony. Hey, everybody come off mute and give it up for Mr. Ivory testimony. I told y'all, man, he's done X, the Y, the Z, the A, the back, the forward. Come off mute and give him a round of applause. Sir, that's a huge, amazing testimony. I appreciate you for sharing that testimony. Hold on a second. Let me put y'all in position to come off mute. All right, there we go. There we go. Y'all should be able to come off mute.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Wow, thank you so
Awesome,
much.
awesome,
That's a lot to
awesome.
testimony. Awesome.
Hey,
Great
awesome
testimony,
job,
sir.
Mr. Ivory.
Every time I hear it, it gets
Mr.
better
Ivory,
and better.
awesome.
Keep hope alive.
Yes.
Awesome. So, man, that was a beautiful testimony, Mr. Ivory. I mean, it's a lot of information to take in, and that testimony like that'll make your head blow off. But I want everybody to understand this. There's a couple of things he mentioned that stood out to me. He saw an opportunity, and he took the 72-hour money challenge. He got with the experts, let the experts look at his finances and help him achieve a level of a baseline, which was the pay raise that him and his wife got, the 800 credit scores, eliminating debt, and restoring their credit. That's where it started off, ladies and gentlemen. In 72 hours, you could start snowballing your testimony by just starting the 72-hour challenge today. Our experts say, you just upload some basic information and then they're going to get to work for you. There's no other place where you see where you just get with somebody and they do all the work for you. Murphy, I know you work out a lot. You don't go to the gym and just look at the weights and look at the trainer, right? No, you actually have to eat healthy. You have to lift the weights. But look, most people think that their finance is going to change just by them thinking about it. With our company, all you do is access the experts. They're going to do all the heavy lifting. They're going to eat right, and you're going to get the six-pack. Ladies, you're going to get the BBL without having to go get the surgery. Ladies and gentlemen, your finances completely changed, like Mr. Ivory said, just by you starting and taking the 72-hour challenge and listening and doing what the experts say do. Thank you for that wonderful testimony, Mr. Ivory. I love hearing it every day. He a little modest with it, man, but he done done so much. He could be swimming in gold and silver. Look, that pool right there, I know he done been swimming in there, and look, he can swim and fish at the same time. Awesome testimony, sir. I love it. I love it. I love the couple, and I love your wife. I love how y'all do business together, sir. And that's what more couples need to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me speed this up. When you're talking about multiplying your wealth, you're talking about diversified cash flow account, private reserve account, precious metals, and land banking. What does that look like? It looks like one of my business partners and my close mentor, I call him my big bro, Mr. Clovell Oliphant. Look, he has, I ain't finna count that, but he has over 10, not just what you see there, over 10 bars of silver. Yeah, they flipped over, so y'all can't be stealing his serial numbers and whatnot, but those are real bars of silver, and they weigh like they real as well. But look, his experts have put over $69,000, eliminated that debt out of his household, put $400 back into his household per month, 830 plus credit score. That's 147%, 47-point increase, and $600 a month residual coming into his household with the same strategies that you heard from Mr. Ivory. And last but not least, you don't just want to make all the money. We want to get you to the senior phase to where you're protecting your money and your assets. Nelson Rockefeller said, own nothing and control everything. In today's society, everybody wants to own, but what you own can be taken. But when you don't own, but you can control, you can build wealth. And that's what Oprah does. That's what LeBron James, Warren Buffett, the big heavy hitters, this is what they're doing with their money. And last but not least, I would be remiss to not mention the one who's leading us all, Mr. Brian M. Bean. He's the only and the first national director in our entire organization. He is the top income earner in the entire company. He went and bought 20 acres of land in central Atlanta, the only area in Atlanta that got a lake in it, y'all. And on this property, he's actually had famous movie producers in movies as well as TV shows shot in his backyard. He's also purchased a condo in Dubai. So when you're talking about scaling and expanding your mindset, he's an international investor as well as an international investor in real estate. How many of y'all want to own some land in Cabo, in Dubai, in Jamaica, in the Bahamas? Have I named one yet? I'm just saying, I want to own some land wherever I can get it. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is what his checks look like. And let me show you, because you're looking at me right now. His checks look like this, but they started off at $5 a day. They started off at $600 a month. Wouldn't you like 30s, 50s, 100s, 30s, 1,000 coming into your household per day? See, Charles, the job that I'm on, they only pay me on the 1st and 15th. I don't know about y'all out there, but the job that I'm on only pay me on the 1st and the 15th. They're not paying me every day. Again, if you getting paid every day, it feels totally different, especially when you wake up to a text message that you have no clue where it came from, and you seeing $1,000, $30 coming in. Look, my mentor, Mr. Clovell Oliphant, he said when he started seeing them checks roll in, he couldn't sleep. His phone just kept going off, ding, 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 and he was happy. Think about it. Money is not the most important thing in the world, but it can bring a little bit of happiness when you don't have to worry about it or the things that you need that it can afford. See, most of us stop dreaming because we can't afford the dreams we want to live. But with this company, look at this. I keep going back and forth like y'all can see my screen. I'm so excited. I want y'all to feel this right here. He's built in his backyard, affectionately called Bean Acres. This is a legacy in the making. It's already happening. What you see right here is he's about to build an amphitheater, because Mr. Bean, if you don't know, he's actually an international speaker, world-renowned international speaker, endorsed by the best and the greatest in the business. And so as an amphitheater in the backyard, now he can hold his retreats, host his events right there in his backyard. Look, let me show y'all what it looks like. This is vision right here. This amphitheater. He's got a stage right here. Look, the lake's in the background behind him. All these chairs. Which seat you gonna sit in the next time we have an event? That's all I want to know. But it starts with training and the support that you get with our company. Look, you don't have to know everything, and you don't have to get all your information from me. You get it from our Zooms, our regionals, the events, our nationals, our leadership retreats, from the experts. Look, we have experts in every single one of these different categories and pillars that I talked about. So you're hearing from enrolled agents with the IRS. You're hearing from the precious metals guru. You're hearing from wealth experts, credit restoration experts. These are people who have been trained and licensed for over 30 and 40 plus years. Think about the level of education and wisdom you can gain to where now not only are the experts doing the work for you, but now you have the knowledge on how it's working. So you don't have to know how to do any of this, but because of the training and the company that we're with, they allow you to gain that information so you can improve in your wellness and your knowledge of it. So at this point, Mr. Ivory, we only have 2 people. You know, like I said at the beginning, this is an IQ test. You either want all that we talked about, meaning you love the services, you like the fact that the experts do all the work, you get the results, but you also like the fact that you can earn daily pay just by introducing the 72-hour money challenge with me. What if I gave you a text message and all you had to do was share that? And with you sharing that, $100, $50, $200 came back to you every time. That's a possibility that can get scaled, but it starts off with you just sharing it with 3 people who share with 3 more people. It's that simple. If that's something you want to do, look, it's $249.97 to get started. That includes that $100 one time. Or you're number 2. You say, hey, Jason, you know, I don't really want to make any daily checks. I'm fine with the money that I'm making, but I do want to be able to shift the money back from the entities that's taking it from me. I do want to be able to multiply my money, and I do want to be able to protect my money. Great. Either way you go, now you're on the road to wealth, and you're able to secure it with our membership. And I say, welcome number 2s, welcome number 1s, but I want you to do something really good. Text the person who invited you right now and tell them whether you're a number 1 or number 2, and allow them to get on the phone with you so they can get you started. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I hope y'all enjoyed the information, but more importantly, it's applied information that leads to success. You can't just sit on this information. But guess what? My mentor says it all the time. Now that you heard it and you've seen it, you can't unhear it and you can't unsee it. So if there's anybody that have any questions, we would love to answer your questions. Mr. Ivory, I'll turn it back over to you, sir, and I'm going to shut down my Instagram, sir.
Well, thank you, Jason, for that amazing presentation. And again, shout out to Margaret, Cynthia, Terry, Satawe, and Chauncey for launching your business and willing to share with others. You know, yeah, we're going to sit here for a minute. If there's any guests that have any questions for myself or anything that they want to clarify, get clarified from what you heard from the presentation, I want to reiterate, if you are a number 1, it is a $100 upgrade from the membership. So the membership is $149.97. It's a $100 upgrade to become a business partner with us that allow you to share and get paid, but that's a one-time $100 upgrade. The membership is, regardless which side of the house you take, is $149 per month, which we will show you how to make that self-funded within your first 30 days if you're able to follow the plan. Okay, so everybody should be able to unmute themselves. And if you have a question or raise your hand, I would love to be able to get your questions answered. Do not leave here wondering what the possibilities can be for you. You know, we have a couple of other business partners here with us that have some amazing stories. So we done seen it all.
I would also say if any of our people that launched their business today want to say anything, either for a recording or for your guest that's present, please come off mute. If you can come on camera, and like Satawi, we will be glad to let you or to hear you share and see your face.
Welcome and address your guests.
I just like to welcome my guests. This is Cynthia. I just want to welcome the guests. Thank you so much for taking a look at this. It's making a change in my life, and I'm looking forward to it making a change in your life. I'm really excited. So thank you very much. Thank you, Jason, and thank you, Mr. Ivory.
Awesome, Cynthia, and it's good to see you. Who's your guest?
It's Sister Butterfly. I think another gentleman came on named Larry. I think he's out there.
Yes, good evening. Peace, everyone.
Awesome.
Good
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Great presentation.
Awesome. Awesome. That's Larry, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Larry. That was Larry.
Awesome.
Hey, Jason. It's
Yes.
Murphy. Murphy and
Hey,
Sarah.
Okay.
Hey, Charles. Listen, we had a couple of people. I'm not sure exactly where one of the other folks went, but I do still see Clarence still on there. Clarence, can you unmute? Are you there, Clarence?
Yes, I'm here,
Hey,
Murphy.
very good.
Hi.
Very good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. And I hope the information was of value to you.
Awesome.
Yes, it was very valuable.
Okay.
Awesome. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for coming
much,
on.
Jason, for the amazing presentation. I was driving home like a mad scientist trying to get here so I could get on camera. It's kind of dark out there right now, but coming home from work. But I was listening in. You was doing your thing, Mr. Ivory. You always knock them testimonials out the water, and we welcome all the guests that have come on, our other business partners. We love you. We're here to help you grow. You're in business for yourself, but you're never in business by yourself. You got a whole squad with you, side by side, locking arms with you. And this is truly the side hustle without the hassle. We have been blessed so much. We have so many amazing business partners that have become family, complete strangers that just came from across the nation, swarmed in with this movement. The Extra Digit movement is a family. And we take this thing seriously. We lock arms with each other, and it's very much something that's near and dear to our heart. And we love you, Jason, zooming in all the way from the future in Korea, doing your thing. Terry, I see you over there. I see you over there doing your thing, my brother. And thank you, everybody that came on. Miss Regina, we love you. Thank you so much.
Okay, we have I appreciate you so much, sir. We have Kim and Cynthia. Cynthia.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I just want to thank David Murphy because he opened it up to us as we're business partners and other things. I want to thank him very much for opening himself up to invite me to the call. And I want to thank Miss Sarah. I don't see her last name now. Your team has been very patient with us. I want people to know that They are patient, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm learning things I've never learned, I never knew about. So I thank you, but I want to thank Sarah for her patience and Jason for your patience too. I really appreciate you all.
Kim also.
And Kim too. That's another one of that's a sister with team members. Thank you so much.
Awesome. That's beautiful. I appreciate you saying that, because it lets people know that we're real people that care about each other. And it's not just about the money, it's what the money can do and how the education can impart life changes for everybody. William and Willa, y'all want to share y'all's testimony, or what? Y'all, I see y'all coming in. Hey!
Oh yeah, we coming in just excited just to share, the things, since we only been here about almost 30 days now, and so much as what MWR has done for us. We came in and reduced some of our bills, so much as our phone bill that we have, reduced it down to a total of $500 something over a two-year period. Also, we went in and dealt with so much as getting our credit score raised. And also, we just signed up another member to customer tonight. Yeah. So we met that goal that everybody we was trying to get, But to me, I'm just glad to be part of MWR, because it has been a blessing, so much as finding an opportunity for me to go ahead and get my finances together. Yeah. Also with that, so much as increasing my credit score, I was with another company investing all this money into get my credit score raised and paying over $129 for that to get that done on a monthly basis. Moved into MWR, and now I'm only paying $19.95. That's dropped it down to almost $100, so I don't have to worry about going ahead and investing my money into that. And I'm just thankful that MWR has showed me the way to move forward and get the word out to my other family members and friends to go ahead and increase their wealth.
Hey, hey, William. Hey, wonderful testimony, sir. But I'm glad you hit your goal and got that first momentum bonus, because with that said, now you have a free business. Your business is now self-funded. And the investment that you initially made, you just made 140% rate of return, which means that you got all your money back and then some. So you made 140% off of your initial investment and got a self-funded business to where now the company is paying the bill for you and you get to benefit from all the services. And now you can just sit back and let the experts do all the work and keep sharing that wonderful testimony of yours and just bring other people to the light. I'm really proud of you both. You guys work together. You're going to be an amazing power couple. And I'm just really, really excited and proud that you have received what this company said that it can do. It has a money back guarantee. And now you can see why we have a money back guarantee, because we know that if you put a little bit of effort into it and let the experts and be trainable and coachable, you can be profitable. So you for being the example of what this opportunity can do for others. Thank you.
Yeah. And my figures haven't come in yet as far as with the credit scores, and also I am excited, anticipating all of those results. I can't wait, because it can't get but go up. So I'm looking forward to that.
Let's start that big snowball rolling.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the time.
And that just goes to show you, you don't have to wait for your own results. You can run off of our results, right? They took the ball, ran down the court. Miss Willa just got here less than 30 days ago. Tomorrow it'll be a 1 month for you, right? And 2 days ago or so was your husband's 30 days. And y'all got 3 or 4 different testimonies to share of your own already, because you took the ball. You trusted us, you followed the system in place, and you got paid.
Yeah, it's true.
You didn't doubt the fear, the people that may have not been on the same page as you. Next,
No,
you just kept it moving, and you let
yeah,
your family know, you let your friends know, you
yeah.
rocking and rolling. Y'all got 3-4 different testimonies in
Yes.
under 30 days.
It took some time. It took some time, but we got it. We got it done.
I would tell you, I was stressing though, because I said, oh my God, I got one day. And I mean, I was cooking, I was upstairs cooking, and I said, babe, you gotta help me out. And we were working it, and I got that one person today, but yay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep, we got it done.
Yeah.
Good.
Congratulations,
Very
you
good.
guys. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it. I love
We're
it.
so grateful that, our cousins, David and Dempsey Murphy, took the ball and just, hey, are you a 1 or you a 2? And I heard Dempsey pull
I'm a
the
one. I'm a one. I'm a one.
I'm a 1. I want all the money. And look at him. Y'all keep it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are there any questions out there? This is amazing. Please do not leave here and hang up and then have a question later.
I'm
We're
sorry,
here to
fam.
answer. Remove all doubts and fears. This
Yeah.
this is
This is
the
good.
real deal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, fam. I had to get off camera. It started off with Miss Cynthia, giving back to Dave, who brought her to the company. The money is great, y'all, but for me, I love the testimonies. And when you get with an organization that wraps their arms around you and you see that, because my purpose in life is to help as many people as often as possible. But when you have people that see that and they mention it, and they're improving their households because of the services that we provide, it's not just about the income, it's about the breathing room, it's about the extra, the time that you get back. And that's what I hear in Cynthia, and that's what I hear in William's voice and Willa. And so when I'm texting y'all, it's because you may not believe it, but it's because I love you and I just want to help you. And so I see a lot of our business partners out here that are on. So Dave, personally, I thank you for bringing your team, your family members in, because this is truly an amazing company that means what they say and do what they do. But with Team Legacy and Extra Digit Movement, we go above and beyond to make sure you know that you're not alone and you're not in business for yourself. You have a team of experts, but also a team and a family who you can actually go to their house and eat and sleep and have a place to stay. But more importantly, we're in the foxhole with you. And I know I'm still in Charles's thunder because that's usually what he say. We're in the foxhole with you. And for my non-military people, that means when you're in the trenches in the hardest parts of life, when you're shooting and the enemy's coming in on you, I'm right there with you. So I appreciate you. Mr. Ivory's been with me through some hard times, but more importantly, we've been a rock for each other as we build wealth, so money is no longer a problem. So Satawi, Terry, Neil, man, I'll see y'all. Kim, who's up there, I guess, with Cynthia, and whoever iPhones is on. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm here for you. Even in South Korea, I don't sleep. I get up any time of the day for y'all because I know what this company can do because it's changed my life. Thank y'all.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, can I jump in here for one moment, please?
Sir, you can jump in at any time.
Yeah, greetings, family. This is David Murphy. And as I was listening in, I just wanted, to thank this team. I'm going to tell you why. I just came home from the hospital. I had a hip replacement. And tonight I had some complications just before the meeting started. And it dawned on me, I was listening to the testimonies and everything. And guess what? When I was in the hospital, when I was going through all of these different changes, preps and all of this kind of stuff, because I didn't give this opportunity, a lot of attention because I had the other obligation, my health. But do you know every day I'm getting this text message every day saying that we just added $20 to your account today. every day, I'm talking about not just this and that. I'm talking about every day. Bonus money on top of everything else. I didn't do anything else extra, anything like this. I was in the hospital, and I'm getting a ching, that comes in, and I say, man, this is truly amazing. But you know what was even more amazing though? Because my brother Walter Murphy and I, when we came into this thing, we saw the opportunity, but we have other obligations just like everybody else. We do a lot of different things. But what we saw was an opportunity that can be a blessing to all of us. But the most beautiful thing about it is Mr. Ivory, Sir and Buddy Murphy, and Mr. Thomas, they are so accessible. And when they say you in business not by yourself, they mean that. I mean, they will step. If you give them a phone call, I'm gonna tell you, just pick up the phone, you call them, and they on the job. And see, that's what's so amazing to me. The other people have time to do things for you, to build your business, put money back in your pocket. And me and my buddy, Mr. Tom, always say this about a good man. And see, now we can start building an inheritance for our children and our children's children. I just want to share that with you, and and I want to thank y'all again, man. For all the love, support, and for putting that ching in my pocket every day. I keep hearing, and that's going to continue to grow. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, way to go, Dave. You know what? I had we have so many family members, right? We have so many family members when we have the family reunion down south, and it's nice to be able to have information like this presented to family members, and they take full advantage of that opportunity and make it grow. And here's the most important thing about it. They didn't just make it grow for themselves. They watered the flowers and the plants so it can grow for other people as well. And that's a blessing. When God sees stuff like that, all we can do is prosper from it, because our intentions are so great that it's like saying that God did not just save us for us, but he did it so that we can help others. And that's what we're doing today. We're helping others. I was blown away. I wasn't too sure in the very beginning when we first started out. But when my wife informed me of what was going back into our pockets each month, every month, she said, honey, look at this here. I said, what is this? She showed me the information. And I'll never forget this number. This is what's going back in our pockets every single month. $1,268.46 every single month. And this is just the beginning. It seems like the sky doesn't have no limit whatsoever. So we're going to shoot for the stars. We're shooting for the stars. And listen, Clarence, I know you're on here. You're an intelligent guy, Clarence. I know that you're good with people, Clarence. This is a blessing, man. And I really want you to give me a call tonight and get on board with this information, because guess what? You're not in it by yourself. We're here to help you. Give me a call tonight, Clarence. All right. I see the thumbs up, Clarence. All right.
Man, I love you guys, man. I tell you, Jason almost got me watering up now, man. But the love is real here, guys.
Me too.
I have said it many a times. When you join, he done got me started. When you join Team Legacy, we really mean that you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. But the thing is, and I always say, we will always have a relationship. I would never leave you. If we break up, it's because you left me. I would never leave you, and that's a promise. Jason in Korea, not sleeping. I'm in the States, and I don't sleep either. Well, I do sleep whenever I get a chance, but you guys can call me day or night, and it doesn't matter how early or how late. I'm a soldier. When it's time to close your eyes, I can fall asleep at the drop of a dime. So don't worry about the time for me. Our goal, our mission is to help you grow. That's our mission, to help you grow. And we just ask everybody to stay in their lane. If you're new, be new, and it's okay. You got help. Your only job is just to expose it, and that's just let people know that there's a 72-hour challenge that can help them financially. We'll do all the heavy lifting, and the company is going to execute everything for you. You know, so it's not hard, and everybody can have a testimony like mine. All you gotta do is just follow the plan. That's it. Just follow the plan. It works. It works. And so I'm just proud of each and every one of you, and I love the team that I built. And it seems like the willingness to help other people is contagious. You know, so I like the way it's just passing down from member to member to member. You know, I can shout out several people on my team that has no dog in the fight, that's willing to help you. And we got Brian Woods here on the line. At least he was. Well, he's still here. He's another one that will give his time to help anybody. This guy even travels from state to state, helping people that has nothing to do with his team. So the love is here, and if you are a guest, you would do yourself a very injustice by not partnering with a group like this. You know, like Jason said, it's not about the money. It's all about the service for you. The money will come, but the support and the education and the teaching that you're going to get from being in a group like this is priceless. It's priceless. And so for $149, I want you to understand, you get tax minimization, debt elimination, bill negotiation, credit restoration, keys to home ownership, health sharing, land banking, private reserve, diversified cash flow. You're getting precious metal. You're getting a trust, but what you're getting is a family of people who care more about you than you probably even care about yourself. And that's real talk. So I see Mr. Satawe. You got anything? I see you popped up on the screen, sir.
Yes, sir. I just want to say, I had 2 guests on the call tonight, and I'll be following up with them. And again, just thank everybody for doing what they're doing, and wishing my buddy and my business partner, Mr. David Murphy, a speedy recovery, and hope that he heals soon and able to get up and walk around again.
Amen.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Miss Sarah, I saw your hand up, or was that just you
No,
just
I
never
just had
wrote
to
it down?
agree with you, what you were saying about our brother B Wood. He's a true treasure, man. He's a true treasure. He's a soldier in arms. You know, I remember going down to Vegas to one of our corporate events. My husband stayed home with our pup, and I went down and I was meeting all the team and everything at our corporate event, and B Wood and Miss Verna, they had me up under their wing and made sure that I was all right. We hung out all night. We was eating together, we breaking bread like family, and these people didn't know me from a can of paint. I had just joined the team recently, and they just loved up on me like we was family forever. And one thing that the Extra Digit movement is truly, once again, it's a family. Like you gonna be hard pressed to get rid of us. That's all I gotta say about that. You know.
All right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Well, I think everybody has spoken that wanted to speak. Mr. Ivory.
No, I'm good, Jason. You can close us out.
Hey, so like we said, get back with the people that they brought you out. If for those that have been pointed out, Cynthia, you have 2 guests on. Todd, we have 2 guests on. Any other guests? Hey, get back with the person that brought the information with you tonight. So we can go ahead and, if you do have questions, we can go ahead and answer them tonight, and get you started. Hey, thank you all for coming out. I look forward to seeing you at the next overview. Corporate is doing an overview tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So when you sign up tonight, we have a place where you can plug your people into tomorrow so we can continue this rolling each and every night up into our Let's Get Loud event, which is next Friday. So I love you all. Y'all have a great evening. I look forward to seeing y'all real soon on the next Zoom. Y'all be blessed. Peace.